You are listening to the Rewards Canada podcast.
Hello, and welcome to episode 96 of the Rewards Canada podcast. This time we're back to covering some deals, movers and shakers, and providing you with a tip or a trick. This episode of the Rewards Canada podcast is brought to you by CIBC. Right now you can receive a welcome bonus value of up to $320 with their CIBC Dividend Platinum Visa Card JOURNIE Rewards special offer. When you apply for and are approved for the card, you'll receive a first-year annual fee rebate, save up to 10 cents per liter at the pump, and earn up to 3% cash back on all eligible purchases. Conditions apply. Visit rewardscanada.ca/podcast for more details. Well, we'll kick things off with some of the latest loyalty program and credit card deals. Quite possibly the most popular deal of late that is garnering a lot of traffic on the Rewards Canada site is American Express's Amex Offer for Disney+. This is probably the best non-travel offer we have seen in 2022, and it's a pretty sweet one. If you hold an ultra-premium Amex card, like the Platinum card or Aeroplan Reserve card, and were targeted, you'll likely receive an offer for $119.99 credit if you spend $119.99 or more with Disney+. Seeing that an annual membership is $119.99 plus tax, you're pretty much going to receive Disney Plus for free for a year, save for a few dollars for the taxes. I personally received the offer on my Platinum card and immediately registered for it, logged into Disney Plus right away, changed my payment method to the Platinum card as my renewal comes up in November. Prior to this, my Disney Plus account had the Cobalt card tied into it, as that card earned 3 points per dollar on streaming services. So it was one of the better ones for earning there, but this annual credit offer is better than those 3 points per dollar at this point. Speaking of the Cobalt card, I also received a Disney Plus offer on it as well that provides a $6 credit for each month that $11.99 or more is spent with Disney Plus. This offer is good for 12 months and is seen on other Amex cards like the Marriott Bonvoy card. Finally, there's a third Disney Plus offer, which I believe has been also sent to the lower end cards like the Simply Cash card, and that is also a $6 credit for $11.99 per month spent, but that one's only good for 6 months instead of 12 months. So if you subscribe to Disney Plus or were thinking about it, check your Amex account to see if you've been targeted for one of these offers. It seems like most have, especially if you've had your card at least for a few months. And if you have it in your account, register for it right away, and then update your payment method in the Disney Plus account with that card, or go ahead and purchase a new membership if you haven't been a member. If you are going to be buying a new membership, make sure you go through an online shopping portal like Aeroplan's eStore, because you can earn a few extra points that way because they are partnered with Disney Plus as well, and then put the payment on your Amex card that you have the offer for. The next couple of offers tie into our last episode nicely, as they are hotel stay bonus offers. Since the last episode, IHG and Wyndham have released their fall bonuses. IHG is giving One Rewards members a choice in terms of the bonus they can earn. You can pick from 2,000 bonus points every 2 nights you stay, or 10,000 bonus points for every 4 nights you stay. The promotion is valid for stays completed between October 13th and December 31st. Registration is already open for the offer, and you can make your bookings as you please for that time period. The question you'll have to ask yourself is, which promotion do you go for? Do you have enough of your travels planned from mid-October to the end of December that you know which offer will be best for you? So that's what you want to ask yourself. For example, if you know you'll stay 3 nights with IHG in that time and are pretty positive you won't complete more than that, you would only register for the 2,000 points for every 2 nights. However, if there's an inkling or you do know for sure that you're going to complete 4 nights or more, then definitely register for the 10,000 points offer, as you'll be getting way more points than the other offer. And then in the next promotion that came out with a fall, next hotel chain that came out with a fall promotion for bonus points is Wyndham. Wyndham Hotels and their Wyndham Rewards program. And they've gone with a more traditional offering, and that is a simple 3 times points on all stays of 2 or more consecutive nights at their hotels in Canada and worldwide. This offer also requires registration and is good for stays until January 16th, 2023. Wyndham includes such brands as Ramada, Days Inn, Super 8, and quite a few other brands. So be sure to check that out if you know you have any stays planned there. Register for the offer no matter what, even if you don't have any planned. That's what we always tell you. Register right away for all these offers so you don't forget in the future. And then if you do happen to have a stay, you don't have to worry about it. You're going to earn those bonus points. The one thing you'll notice about most of the hotel offers this fall is they all require multiple nights, either consecutive or separate, or multiple stays before you start earning the bonus points. The exceptions are Hilton and Best Western. So this is something to take into consideration if you're only planning a single night stay or several single night stays over the coming months. Before continuing on with the podcast, we have a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor for this episode of the Rewards Canada podcast is CIBC. Their CIBC Dividend Platinum Visa Card JOURNIE Rewards special offer provides 10% cash back on all purchases in the first 4 statement cycles up to $2,500 in spending. After that, you'll continue to earn up to 3% cash back on all eligible purchases. Plus, the first year annual fee is waived. But it doesn't stop there. As part of the special offer with JOURNIE Rewards, you can receive up to $70 more in value, including an additional 10 cents off per liter on your first 250 liters, triple JOURNIE Rewards points, and 2 free premium car washes. Conditions apply. You'll find details about this offer and a link to apply for the card at rewardscanada.ca/podcast. Now we move on to the movers and shakers, which covers some of the latest loyalty program, travel, and credit card news. We have 3 news tidbits for you in this episode. The first comes from Aeroplan, as they have cut the earn rates for Starbucks app reloads. The points earned on app reloads are now 25 points for a $50 to $74.99 reload and 100 points for a $75 or more reload. This is down from 50 and 150 points respectively. Those are pretty big cuts in the earn rates. 50% less for the 50 to $74.99 level. And while the overall points value is small that we're talking about here, there are people out there who are reloading their apps on a weekly basis, which means they could be earning several thousand points less now over the course of the year. I think the hardest part with this change was the lack of notice from Aeroplan. We, in fact, were notified by our Twitter follower, Paul M., to this change. Next up is news from RBC that they have teamed up with Lowe's, Rona, and Renault Depot. The home improvement stores have joined Avion Rewards to become cashback partners for RBC debit and credit card holders. Those who use their cars at the stores will earn upwards of 10% cash back in the form of statement credits. The 10% is limited to the first $250 in spending and then is followed by 5% on the next $1,250 spent. Business banking clients will earn a 5% return right from the get-go, and that is awarded on the first $3,000 in spending. If you recall, these 3 stores used to be Air Miles partners until early 2021. And finally, Scene Plus is back in the news again. Not only have they launched at Sobeys, Safeway, and other stores in Western Canada, Atlantic Canada way before that, but now they will have home hardware coming on board in 2023. The program is bucking the trend at a time when coalition programs have been in trouble, not only in Canada, but in places like the UK, Netherlands, and other countries. For the past couple of years, the loyalty industry has seen a shift away from these traditional coalition program models, as merchants have found it cheaper and easier to start their own programs or do limited partnerships with credit card companies, just like the RBC Lowe's partnership. That course in the market seemed pretty straight until Scene Plus got their act together this year, and after a somewhat delayed and tumultuous launch late in 2021. They just need to add a few more partners now in other verticals, such as clothing or department store retailers, gas station partner, and they'll be where Air Miles was 10 years ago, but of course no longer is. And that brings me to one topic that keeps getting brought up in my media interviews, reader emails, and comments, and that is the stigma that Scene Plus only being a movie program. So that leads me into the tip section of this episode. The tip of the week is that Scene Plus is not just for movies anymore. Shortly before releasing this podcast, I posted an in-depth article on the Rewards Canada site on just what the Scene Plus program has become. I won't take too deep of dive here in the podcast, but I just want our listeners to know the breadth of options you have with the Scene Plus program. Yes, you have movies. That hasn't changed, and that's part of the program. You can still earn and redeem points with Cineplex. The program also retains the same dining and entertainment partners that have been part of it for many years now. You can still earn and redeem points at places like Harvey's and the Rec Room. On top of that, however, once Scene joined forces with Scotia Rewards to create Scene Plus in 2021, the program expanded into the world that most Rewards Canada listeners and readers are fond for, and that's travel. The program inherited travel from Scotia Rewards, but now it isn't limited to those who hold Scotia banking products. Now all Scene Plus members have access to the travel portion of the program. Albeit, if you have a Scotia credit card, the travel program is even better than what is available to general Scene Plus members. But doesn't matter, whichever way you go, you have access to travel. And speaking of Scotia credit cards, the Scene program jumped from having one co-brand card to 6 now when these programs merged. And also all the Scotia banking products, such as checking accounts, have become part of the program as well. So we're at movies, dining, entertainment, travel, credit cards, banking products, and it doesn't end there. Now we have Scene Plus Grocery, which is operating for about half Canada, well, half population-wise. Geographically, it's more than half. This is where you can earn and redeem points for groceries at Empire Company stores like Sobeys and Safeway. And then finally, the program has some additional redemption options like gift cards, merchandise, and even cash back for those who hold Scotia banking products. So as you can see, Scene Plus is no longer just a movie program. It has expanded way beyond that and is becoming a full-fledged coalition loyalty program. If you want even more details in terms of value, points earning, and redeeming, I'll have a link in the description and on our podcast page to the article detailing what the Scene Plus program has become. And that's all she wrote for this episode. Thank you for tuning in to the Rewards Canada podcast. I hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to help spread the word so that we can keep bringing you the best loyalty rewards content in Canada. Share the podcast, hit the like button, leave a 5-star review on your favorite listening platform, and so on. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.
The Rewards Canada podcast is produced in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, with music produced by Regina's own TWKOP.